don't think I ever really smiled too much before I came to Goodwill. I think Goodwill allowed me to have that confidence in myself, in the things I have to offer other people. It showed me that I can be useful to people. It showed me that not only do people have things to offer me, I have things to offer to other people. When it comes to being bullied in high school, I was just pretty much an easy target. But I remember specifically my very first day of junior year, I had a dude come down the hallway at me and just like blast my shoulder and just like almost push me to the ground. And I wish I could remember exactly what he told me, but he pretty much said something along the lines of expect more of that. I came home from school crying to my grandmother, bawling my eyes out to her. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. This is like too much for me. It was pretty complicated, my life between leaving school and finding a job at Goodwill. I don't know the exact point that I thought that I wanted to do better, but I know that the one thing I needed to do was get a GED. There was just no way around that. So me and my mom, we actually went at the exact same time and got our GEDs. But I got through, I helped my mom get through. We both got our GEDs. And just on a complete whim, I applied to Goodwill. It was actually the interview I did at Goodwill was the second only job interview I ever did before that. I'm wearing literally the only good shirt I have. It's a button-up shirt that I can't button up. And I go in there and I'm like super nervous. And Kathy says, I didn't expect you today. And I'm like, I got a call about the interview. She interviewed me right then and there. She offered me the job literally on the spot. I was so scared that I went home and I puked. I was so scared. And I'm like, there's no way I can do this. There's no way I can like be a productive member of civilization. You know, I was like so scared. And my mom's like, you can do this. Like, just don't worry. I didn't like the job at all when I first started. There's just no way around it. It was physical work that I had never done before. It was working around people who I eventually grew to be close as family. But at the time, it was like, I can't believe I didn't be around these people. You know, it's hot all the time, the work's hard, these people are annoying. And the great thing about it was it got way better for me. I got used to the physical work. I started to connect with my coworkers, especially. That was the biggest thing for me. And so over time, the job became something I actually kind of look forward to after a while. Like I can get out of the house for a little while. I have money in my pocket too, obviously. But the financial incentive was important to me. But over time, I think the social currency that I was gaining was so much more valuable to me, and really, really inspired me in a lot of ways. I got a car with my money, a $600 beater that had more rust than paint on it. I got my apartment. My stepdad was like, okay, you've lived here long enough, you need to do your own thing. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I realized that I have to be independent. If not for myself, then at least for them. That could be the cheapest way I could pay them back. And that was when things really opened up for me. A few months after that, I started Elizabethtown Community Technical College. And I got my associates there a year and a half ago. And I'm currently doing WKU, Western Kentucky University, for a degree in sociology. Goodwill was more than life-changing. It was, in a lot of ways, life-affirming for me. It completely altered my thought patterns in ways that are still being altered to this day. And I just don't think I could get that anywhere else, especially with the way that Goodwill fosters an environment like that. An environment of openness, of community and togetherness. It's not just working for the profit margin of the company. It's working to lift people, to be a part of something greater than yourself. And I just don't think there's anywhere else that does that except Goodwill. And I just don't know, I can't imagine the person I would be if I wasn't a Goodwill.